Hey, Matt here, and welcome to another Mob Street video. And tonight, I'm out here with my 2019 TW200, and I just got back from picking it up from Rocky Mountain ATV. They had the bike for a few days, and the reason they had it is what I want to talk about. All right, what I want to talk to you about is this guy right here. Now, this is the Billet Race Foot Peg by Tusk. Now, these are made by the good folks over at Rocky Mountain ATV, and they asked if I could bring my bike in so that they could test a pair for the TW200. Now, this is a prototype set. They are not available yet. But if we can generate enough hype or excitement about them, maybe we can get them to push the envelope a little bit quicker to get these done for the TW. So this right here is all CNC machined out of billet aluminum, 6061 aluminum, so it's pretty tough. And all these little individual screws right here are stainless steel. They offer monstrous amounts of grip, and I took the bike out for a little bit today and just putted around on it, and the platform of these things is insane. It's like huge. So width is 2 1/4 inches, length is 3 1/4 inches. This is the stock foot peg. There's a wee bit of a difference there. Now the inside, as you can see, pretty open, which is good if you're riding in muddy conditions because not a whole bunch of crap is going to get all caught up in there. And it's just going to allow the foot peg to clear quite a bit faster than that guy that might get packed in pretty quick. So now I want to show you just kind of the foot placement on here. Now I did show on Facebook that I got these in and that I got them installed on the bike. And one of the questions was, will you need to extend the shift lever? And I noticed with these, yes, your foot does extend a little bit farther forward, but as long as you move your foot back just a little bit, you can still shift just fine. So I'll show you the foot placement on there, and the crazy thing is the platform that these give you, stability is awesome. I mean, it feels like you're literally standing on a flat piece of wood, almost like a floorboard on a Harley or a metric cruiser or something like that. It gives you quite a bit of stance on there, and that increases the stability by a lot. So I did ask what the price point on these was going to be, and if you look at the Rocky Mountain website, these foot pegs are made for quite a few other bikes, and they're coming in probably about the $64.99 range or $64.99. And when I asked, hey, what would the price point on these be, they said probably about the same as all of our other foot pegs that we make for the other bikes. So I'd say in the mid-60s range for this pair of foot pegs. It's cheaper than the IMS foot pegs, and in all honesty, these bad boys grip quite a bit more than the IMS foot pegs do. So I did install the IMS foot pegs on my buddy's TW as part of one of his hunting upgrades that he wanted to do, and in all honesty, I would choose this Tusk foot peg over that simply because of the grip. Now, the IMS was a huge upgrade over the stock foot peg, but the thing that I like about this is these little stainless steel screws here, they give you monstrous amounts of grip, which I stated earlier. And the cool thing about it too is if one of those screws comes out, Rocky Mountain has replacement kits that you can get that has a little wrench, and all the screws in it so that you can replace all the screws on one foot peg. Now, I asked how often these wear out, and Eric just kind of looked at me and laughed. He's like, they don't wear out, dude. He's like, they might fall out, but you're not really going to wear those out. And he says that he's used them with riding boots, and they just don't wear out. But if they are to fall out or get gummed up a little bit, they do have a replacement kit for those that you can use to replace all those on there. So yeah, stock foot peg, Tusk oversized billet race foot pegs. I think we definitely need those for the TW. They're a decent price point, and in all honesty, I definitely think they're worth the money. So anyways, I'm gonna get off the floor and wrap this first impression video up. So okay, let's wrap this up. So again, these are the billet race foot pegs from Tusk. Now, these are just prototypes for the TW200. However, again, if we can generate enough hype, maybe they'll push the envelope on these and they might come to market a little bit sooner. So about that mid $60 price point, which in all honesty for 6061 billet machined aluminum with stainless steel screws, again 2 1/4 inches wide, 3 1/4 inch in length, it gives you a huge platform for your foot. And for me, I will not need to extend the shift lever at all. Brake lever is just fine. Shifting is just fine. Stance is much more solid for your foot. It gives you a lot bigger platform over stock. And those screws, I think in all honesty, the grip is one of the best out there. So I would choose these over the IMS foot pegs simply because of the grip. These are just my Red Wing work boots. They're obviously not riding boots, but most of my riding is done in these boots right here. So I just wanted to see what the grip on those would be. So as far as first impressions go, I'm pretty impressed with this foot peg. Now, I'll do a review on these. I want to get out, get them into some mud, get them into water, and just kind of see, you know, the grip level that these really do give you out on the trail. So make sure, if you haven't already, to hit like, hit subscribe, and follow along, because I will be doing a review video on these foot pegs. And if these are something that you're interested in, make sure to put it in the comments below, because then I can take this to Rocky Mountain and say, hey, look, this is how much interest we have in these. I really think this is something that should come to market pretty quick. So if there's any questions, comments, make sure to put those down below as well. And we'll leave it there. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was informative. Again, these are prototypes. They are not available yet, but they are going to be sweet. So I'm Matt. This is my 2019 TW200. This is Mob Street, and thanks for watching.